on the previous episode.
Imagine if every time you fed, you have to have sex with your sibling. No, 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 no!
And now, continued.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back playing Jurassic World Minecraft, and there's been a couple of changes since the last episode, so I'm going to show you guys right now. First things first, we're going to wheat it up, son, because we've got wheat for days. Now I'm finally using a user-made resource pack from the lovely Nettai, who keeps sending me things and I keep being a horrible person and basically ignoring them for prolonged periods of time. But this is what we're using. Now if people don't like it, and I'm sorry Nettai that this has to be said right now, but if people don't like it or have problems with it, or I don't particularly love it, whatever, we will swap back to regular Chroma Hills for the next video. But I want to thank Nettai for going through the massive amount of work to actually get this to me, and I apologise for not using it absolutely blimmin' sooner. So what it basically is a combination of Chroma Hills and the modern pack that we used very early on in the game, and a couple of custom-made side stuff as well. So you can see things like the ladder looks slightly different. All the torches are this kind of Jurassic World style blue torch. Hello, Clarence. The fences, well, the gate has changed, but the fence, that's a little bit weird. The problem may be how it works in combination with the stuff we've already got, but we're going to use it for an episode anyway and just have a little look. So, some things have changed. Do I have any meat? I do have some meat. Lucky me. Let's have a little look around. I'm going to show you guys what has happened. Basically, the major change is here in the shed. If we walk in, you will see instantly that there is a glass thing in the thing. There's a thing here. There's a couple of furnaces. And everything's moved over here, and that's over there. And there's no boxes, because if we go down into the basement, this is where all the chests are. This just made a lot more sense. Basically, I didn't have room to have everything, and now I can have 2 more chests, which is great for things like random stuff, and for the blocks, because we just did not have enough room in our lives to support all this stuff. My problem is now that I have too many boxes, and it's quite hard to keep everything organised, which is kind of the point of having a box. So, it's maybe not the best system in the world, but I'm pretty happy with how things are going. Where is random stuff? Got some iron, got loads of iron. I went on a little mining adventure. Did run into a slight problem in that because we uninstalled the Jurassic Craft mod and then reinstalled it. Basically, in order to get Jurassic Craft fossils, we now have to spawn in new chunks. We have to leave the area and go far enough away to an area that hasn't quite spawned in yet. And that's going to let us farm those, because they only kind of, as the world is generated, that's when they get spawned. And when we removed the mod, they would have been removed. And when we put the mod back in, they would not have been replaced. But we do have some fossils from my little adventure. We have a Velociraptor egg, which we're going to use down the line. We're not ready for it quite yet. And we're going to grab this, and we're going to grab... People keep telling me to use something. Was it the frozen meat people keep telling me to use? I can't remember. We're just going to go stick this in. I should do some stuff with the relics and stuff. We'll do that later. Pew! I love this. It's very handy, isn't it? And we've got like... That's like meant to be like a skylight. It works a lot better at daytime for fairly obvious reasons. Let's put that in there. I'm also going to make one more thing, which is we're going to make a... You know what? I can't remember the bejeebus that it's called. What is it called? It's like a filter. Is it called a filter? No, it's like strain. Is it a strainer? It might be a strain. No, I can't remember what it's called. Ah! We needed string to make it. So if I click on string and then click on that, shouldn't that tell me what string can make, I think, unless I'm crazy? Is there a way to do that? I think there's a way to do that, but I don't know how to do it. Never mind, we'll find out. It's a thing... A sifter! It's called a sifter! Right, this is what we want. Sifter. So we need wood planks, iron bars, and 3 pieces of string. Now, I was lucky enough to murder a couple of spiders during my little mining expedition, so I believe in one of our random crates we do have enough string yet. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, we also got some saddles. I found like an underground dungeon thing. I only had a couple of boxes, nothing particularly special, but we got some horse armor, got some saddles, and if we look at our character, got some fancy new stuff. Lovely job. I look fantastic. Let's put that out there right now. So we need that. We also need some wood. Oh, it doesn't. Am I right, ladies? Sorry. Let's just get all the planks to get the iron bars. That should... Ah! I also have a crafting thing down here, just because it kind of makes more sense than having to go upstairs all the time. So, bam, 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 we can do that. Now, what this does is it sifts through sand, dirt... Well, I think that might be it. Sand and dirt, at least, in order to... Cool. Yeah! Dirty job. It sifts through sand and dirt, and hopefully gives us fossils at the end of it, basically. It kind of works exactly how you would expect the sifter to work, oddly enough. I need the bucket for reasons that will become apparent shortly. Right, so what do I need? Let's grab all the sand we've got, which isn't much, admittedly. What's this? Birchwood. Do I have any dirt? I believe... Oh, I've got tons of it. Got tons of it. Lovely jolly. Don't really have any reason to use dirt for anything else, so let's go put that to use right now. Lovely jubbly. So, let's put the sifter here. And then we're just going to put the dirt in and let that do its thing. So, the reason... I'm going to go to bed because I'm kind of spooked, and this little ghost thing attacks me every single bloody night, and it's really annoying. Every single night. I'm just getting annoyed with him. And I've made myself an iron sword, so it's becoming easier to take monsters and baddies down, but... Apologies. Oh my god. Ah, that's an InGen bed. That is an InGen... That is so cool. There should also be a... some custom paintings, I believe. So I'm going to learn how to make paintings and stuff like InGen bed. How cool is that? I'm not sure I love the torches, must be said. Mainly because they're blue, but they glow orange because... That's just how torches work. But it's pretty cool. It'll be nice when we can get some more high-tech stuff down, and that's just kind of going to come with the future. Are you okay, Preston? Preston is feeling hunky-dory. Oh, no. So, we need a bucket, and we need some lava. I've made a furnace, and you can actually see there's a chimney. It's not quite finished. I need like 4 or 5 more blocks just to finish it off. But I decided we need a furnace, and it's sitting... Well, not a furnace. It's a... Well, I'd call it a furnace. And it's sitting between the 2 furnaces. But they're not really furnaces. They're... Well, they are furnaces. This is... Hello. Lake Tiger. The rarest of all the tigers. There's a zombie over there. I actually can't see much because it's like 11 in the morning and I'm freaking blind. Hello, lava. How are you? Looking lovely as always. Fancy seeing you. Yeah, etc, etc, etc. Just going to take a bucket of lava if I can because this is science. Okay, proving to be an issue. We're going to need some dirt, and we're going to create like a... I think the idea is to take it from the source, right? There we go. I should... Has that actually got rid of it all? Might well have done, yeah. Oh, I'm going to miss my little lava stream. Oh well. We needed a destructo block. That's what it's going to be called. It is the destructo block. The very hot thing. And this is an essay. How nice does the house look, by the way, from a distance? It's really pretty. I'm very proud of myself. I'm not big on design work in general. I mean, I know I love design work, but I'm terrible at it. But I think it's really come out well. We're going to mix things up soon. I've got some ideas for the Raptor exhibit. We're going to build like this destroyed house in it, and that's going to be kind of the viewing platform. I love this idea of guests turning up. And my inspiration... I've just decided, was, I don't know how many of you have been on the Tower of Terror at Disneyland. Is it Disneyland? Yeah, Tower of Terror at Disneyland. I love Tower of Terror, it's awesome. There's one in Florida at MGM, there's one in Paris, in just Disneyland Paris. It's really cool. But you walk in, it's like this abandoned factory kind of thing in style, and you get in this old-timey lift, and it's very themed. And I love the idea of people, you're kind of walking through this dark, spooky building. Maybe we'll put some of these in, some of these... cultivators, because they kind of have that theme, kind of like the building in Jurassic Park 3. And then you'd go upstairs and you'd look out over the Raptor exhibit, and I think that's a really cool idea. So as you can see, I've built this 2 down, and if I put this there we go. The Destructo machine. It's quite cool, isn't it? And look, this actually goes through to the roof, and that's where all the smoke would go. Obviously, it doesn't actually create smoke, but thematically, I thought it was quite a cool idea. I'm proud of myself, and I know that's dumb, but I don't care. Okay, we're not going to get anything good out of this, but I figured we may as well put our stuff to use. So, I believe I should have lots of stone. Right, so we're going to go grab a little bit more cobblestone. And get this on the go. We really need a lot of stone for this exhibit. This Raptor exhibit is going to be the biggest thing we've done yet. Thematically and just in terms of design work, etc, etc. It's going to take a couple of episodes. Let's grab all that. Let's grab... I've got enough coal. That's okay. Up we go. Lovely jubbly. It's just so much quicker having 2, and it just looks cool. Right, so I need to put that in there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 6, as the case may be. And same over here. Just get rid of that, put that in there, put that in there. Oh, right, that's, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I get that? No, it's 7. Darn it. I might make another, oh, plant fossil, that's quite cool. Oh, I was about to get excited to throw away some stuff, but I don't need to anymore. We got this little thing. What was I going to throw away? I don't want 2 cobblestone. It's annoying me. Right. Just organize things up a little bit. I made some more pickaxes, as you can see. And the plan right now is basically... What am I doing? I have an auto button. Okay, it's gone. So I'm going to go and like... We will do this as an episode. I did the last mining on my own, but next time, probably in like 3 or 4 episodes, we'll go on a mining expedition. And the reason we'll record it is because we're going to have to go way out into the distance in order to do it. I believe I have a backpack mod installed. If I don't, I'm going to find it. Yeah, this should increase my carrying capacity. I'm not sure if I have enough leather to do it, but hopefully we do. And hopefully it's going to let me take more stuff, because the problem we're going to have is that I need to take lots and lots of pickaxes, but we need enough room to bring stuff back as well. So we're going to go on a bit of an expedition, I think. Actually, let's see if we can make this thing. Let's give it a good old college try. So my main problem right now is the leather. We need 7 pieces of leather. We have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What else do we need? We needed a gold ingot. We have a gold ingot. Don't know why we need a gold ingot. And we needed a piece of wool, which I believe we also have somewhere. Yes, right. Okie dokie. Good stuff. Let's put that away. And put the bucket away. Oh, I also found glowstone boots. Wait, they're copper boots. Where are my glowstone boots? I found glowstone boots anyway. They're somewhere. Maybe they died. Maybe I'm wearing them. What's that? Shotgun shell. Why do I have a shotgun shell? Maybe that replaces the arrows. Weird. Anyways, let's make a backpack. So level all the way around. Oopsie-daisy. Let's click on the appropriate thing first. Lovely jubbly. Meow. Meow. Gold there. And wool there. All the way around. Lovely jubbly. Backpack. I don't know how do I place down and break while sneaking to equip. Oh, right, okay. Place down, break while sneaking. So this is sneaking, break. You can't equip it. Okay, so let's get rid of the leather tunic, which I also found. There we go. Got a backpack. Not convinced. It's increased my inventory at all. Am I missing something? Right. What does backpack do? I'll go check on the I will go check the mod page at some point and we'll have a little look at that. How cool is it? It just looks awesome. I'm very proud of myself. Preston! No! Oh god, he's so big. Why are you so big? In. Do I have a stick? I should have a stick, yeah. In. People keep saying different reasons for why my dinosaurs are crazy, right? And the fact is, the dinosaurs are just bloody crazy. You can't fit through there. Oh, you can. Okay. Stay. No more moving. How did you... Oh god, I'm gonna have to go check on all of them now. I'm a little bit nervous. I like this wood. Looks great. Okay, Annabelle is still there. I'm going to assume the Spinosaurus hasn't had enough time to break out because there's not that much time has passed since last episode. So we're going to work on our exhibit thing a little bit more. Why the bejeebus not? So my idea now is basically we're going to rough shackle this up. That's not really a word. We're going to rough this up a little bit, but then I think we're going to have a building sitting about here. And you'll walk into the building, you'll climb up some stairs, it's going to be dark and spooky, a couple of torches embedded into the wall. You get to the top and it'll be over here somewhere, and you'll look down into the Raptor exhibit, and it's going to look awesome. I've decided, as of right now. So, let's chisel it up. Let's make some stone. And I'm going to split this into... Is there an easier way to... Oh, actually, if I just do it like this. There we go, look at that. BestInSlot doing things. So we need mossy stone... We need stone bricks, and we need some cracked stone. Let's get all that down here. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm going to chisel. Whoopsie daisy. Bam, bam, and bam. I'm also going to need a shovel, which we have. We are ready. Bees! Bees everywhere! Well, there's 2 of them. That's too many, though. Bees! Not the bees! Anyways. Right. So I guess I'm just going to... Well, we need to finish off this wall, actually, so let's just do that. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I can't see a bloody thing because it's really bright outside. Da da da. Da da. It's not the greatest song I've ever come up with. Get out of the way! Thank you. Sorry, Mr. B, but you can't have that coming. If there's mossy on the ground, I kind of want to use the mossy wherever possible. That's not what I want to do, though. That's a shovel, BestInSlot. Come on, BestInSlot. I know it's early, but there's no excuse for this. Okie dokie. So what I wanted was actually cracked. Just for this bit. And then we're going to go normal a little bit. And then we're going to go mossy a little bit. And then we're going to go normal a little bit. This is just so the raptors don't break out. Now, apparently, raptors have learned how to climb. However, I will stress that this is Jurassic Craft 1.7. Fossils and Archaeology 1.7.10. So if that is a relatively new update to the mod, it won't actually matter. It doesn't actually apply to our current situation, basically. It's going to look cool, this. It really is. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to look really cool by the time we're finished. I'm going to put a little door in. The door's going to be around here. And I can't see a bloody thing, bloody thing, bloody thing. I can't see a bloody thing. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's going to look really cool. So I'm hoping the raptors won't climb out, but if they, these torches look freaky. If they try, we'll put like a lip on the top. Somebody suggested using glass in the chisel mod to see what we can find, like if there's a cool way to look into the exhibit. It's definitely something we're going to look at as well. You stay in there. Oh, look at it, just glowing away. Awesome. Bedtime! So we didn't really have a plan for today. The plan was to work a little bit on the exhibit. I'm going to do some on my own just because I think this is going to take quite a while. Plus a lot of it is going to be waiting around for stone to finish in the furnace, which is obviously not the most exciting thing in human history. To show you guys a bit of the texture pack, to show you guys what I've done since the last video, which I think is pretty cool looking. I really like this wooden floor. I'm not sure we're going to stick with it in total. I'm just going to put this out there right now. But I like it. It's cool. It's nice to mix things up a little bit. And I really appreciate the work. And the one thing I really want to look at is the paintings. So that's what we're going to do now. Okay, I just want a normal painting. So, right, we need sticks and wool. Something we have plenty of. So let's go to work. No! How are you doing this? I even told you to stay. I literally told you to stay. Follow. Come on. Come on. Right. Stay. I'm gonna have to do something about this. Are you hungry or something? No, you're fine. You're gonna be a problem, aren't you, Preston? I'm gonna have to... I mean, the exhibit seems a little bit small now. We'll have to work on that. The exhibit is probably a little bit on the small side, considering the size that Preston has grown to. Anyways, what do we need? We need wool. 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 That's quarried stone. Wool. And then it's simple, isn't it? I think it's just this. Let's find out. Meow. And then meow. Paintings. 7 paintings. No more wool now. No more sticks, but that's okay. Let's go have a little look what these look like. We're going to go put these in the house, obviously. And let's check on our sifter. Oh my god, I got a fossil. That's really cool. And... anything good? No, not yet, but soon, maybe. Soon. Actually, we should put this in as well. That is actually really good, because now I don't have to throw away dirt. I need, like, an alarm system. I'm going to find a mod that adds an alarm system to the game. So that when Preston breaks out, it trips a wire, or a motion detector or something, and goes, wow, 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 and I know that Preston has escaped, and then I can go deal with the situation. Alternatively, I could just deal with the situation. Okay, so I want the painting above the bed. The problem is when it's 2 blocks, I want it to be on the 3rd block, and there's no 3rd block. Okay, that's really cool. Oh my god, I'm keeping that one. No, we're going to knock them down, just because I want to see what else there is. But, okay, we're just going to shut the trap door so that doesn't happen again. Ah, it's my raptor look. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, that's me. That one's not staying. It's a very blurry, angry webcam picture from me from a long time ago. Don't know what that is, but it's pretty cool. That could go there. That'd be really cool, like above the bed. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. And my Sloth logo. Nettai, this is awesome. And even if we don't use... Oh my god, nobody suspects the bush. Nobody does... And we got a broken... Oh, the broken mirror is very cool. Nobody does suspect the bush. Oh, this is so cool. Even if we don't use this forever, and I apologize if we don't, this is really, really awesome, and I thank you for it. Except that one. That's not cool. That's quite nice. I assume that's maybe a default one. Right, we're keeping the T.REX, because that's awesome. And I'd like to find that sword one. Oh my god, incredible. We're going to keep that, that's quite cool. That fits in quite nicely in the gap there. And do one on this gap as well to try to find the other sword one. That is, wow, that is a very Photoshopped, very emo. That is a picture of me from my MySpace from when I was about 16. And I look like an emo tool, to say the least. Ah, no, no. Ah! I just want... No. They're all so cool. I can't handle it. I know which one I'm looking for, though. That's really cool as well. What CHs? Oh, Chroma Hills. Oh, so some of these are Chroma Hills ones. Oh my god. What am I ever going to do with that? Chroma Hills, give me the painting I want. Actually, that's quite nice, having those two on, and then having the big-ass T.REX. It looks homelier, doesn't it? It's got like a friendly feel to it now. I don't think there's any room for any more. Maybe one there. Yeah, let's have that one there. How cool is this? Nettai, you're a god. It's really, really awesome. I really am appreciative, and I'm sorry that it took so long to use this, because it looks really cool. I think using these wood planks, and if I can find what other materials are still the modern ones, we could make something really cool and modern looking to go along with our rustic cabin kind of feel. Really cool. Really cool. I have no other words to say, except really, really, really cool. We're going to end it there, folks. There's not much else to say. Hello, Clarence. Not seen you in a while. How you doing, buddy? You're okay. I just kind of want to do like a bit of an update video. I know we've been playing not real, proper games lately, because I've been updating Patreon and stuff like that. And Dino Dearest. Please be in, please be in, please be in, please be in. Thank you. Oh, God. So, I want to apologise for that, and I just kind of want to get an episode of Minecraft out there to show you guys that I'm still very committed to regularly scheduled content. A potato! I got a potato. I need to go clear my inventory out a little bit, sort some stuff. Anything I want to throw away? No, 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 no. This stick, actually. I can't have one stick. God, right. So we are going to end it there. Next episode, I will have done some work on the Raptor exhibit. We will try to... I think the building doesn't have to be done for the raptors to be added to the game. So what we might do is try to just get the Basil exhibit done next episode and then add the raptors, and then the episode after that we can focus on building the building, yes. That'll go next to the Raptor exhibit, and it's kind of going to provide the viewpoint. That's going to look really cool. In my head, it looks awesome. It probably won't, but in my head it looks really cool. And then we'll do like our little mining expedition. That's a pretty good 3-episode plan right there. I will inevitably forget it, so feel free to remind me as much as humanly possible. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye.